I did something totally unimaginable and unquestionable that I'm in trouble for. Okay, so I don't think it was in my first YouTube. It's probably in my stories, all on Instagram. So anyway, actually, if you don't follow me on Instagram, then follow me there, which you're probably watching this because you've seen it on my Instagram. Anyway, I am allergic to cats. There are a lot of stray cats here, and a lot of them like to hang out outside of our place. We've had a big storm, and I feel like I've kind of connected with one cat that's been here. It's a little bit more domesticated than the others, you know, kind of curls around my legs, and, you know, it can get close to me. Anyway, we haven't fed any because I know once you feed them, they don't leave. Had a really big storm, and there's the tiniest bit of shelter, this much of brick space with a bit of shelter underneath the front door, and just the little muffin was just right curled in the corner getting pumped by the hail and the rain, and I was like, I just can't. I'm such a sucker. If it was a dog, Jake would have let it in, so I've let it in. You know, he's just kind of crept in and he's looking around, and I'm not sure if it's a boy or a girl. I think it's a girl, so I should start calling it her. I'll figure that out soon. Anyway, she was just going around, and then obviously she goes, like, wants to go straight upstairs because it's more secure up there. She's not down here with Jake and I. Anyway, she felt safer up there, so she went up there, and oh, she's away. Hey, puss. I don't know if you can see, but she's just there. Oh my god, so funny. Yeah, so I've let it in, and she just went up to clean herself and to have a little snooze. She's up on the bed. Is you up there having a nice time? It is time for you to leave though, because we're about to go to the grocery shops. Right? You are cute. You are cute. I'm having such a hard time. I don't even know if that's on my face. I'm actually really scared to film this way. Hold on. In the shops here, they just don't have a face wash for women. It kills me. I don't think that's one. Like, hold on, I'll show you. This is the range. I don't think anything else is face wash. Like, that's all. Like, there's not even any makeup. There's nothing. I just want something to wash my face with. Ooh. And then they've got like these face creams, or these body creams, and then soap. And there's just no way, like, I'm using soap on my face. I need a chemist. I need someone. I need someone to help me, Jake.
I can't even find the sugar.
So the sugar?
Yeah.
I think, let me find it. Okay, I couldn't really film in there too much because I get awkward still. However, Jake and I, like, each little shopping centre that we've gone to, like, given the fact that not big shopping centres, however, even like IGA or something, I feel like back at home would have had like a standard cheap face wash. And these guys have nothing. There is nothing. Not even a foamy one, like a cream one, not just a shit one. Like, it's just soap, essentially. What did we get? Got some milk, sugar, coffee, you know, the essentials. Huh?
We really needed 2 bags.
You needed 2 bags? Okay, sorry. I don't know how to ask for that in Montenegrin or Serbian. I'm going to stop filming now. I look like a dickhead. Anyway, bye-bye. Morning! It's the next day, and Jake and I are up watching... It's just breaking the things. Watching Heartstyle as always, and we're doing our workouts. So this is how we do our workouts. We don't have a yoga mat, and I'm wondering, like, so we... I need to go back?
Yeah. Like, I have only just got completed now.
Oh, okay. This is our workout mat. I'm up in arms about buying a yoga mat, only because we've got 7 weeks here left, and I'm like, we're not going to be taking them. Anyway, there's some cheap ones down the road that are like €6. Since we're tight on our budget, I'm like, do we need them? I don't know. So I might think about that a little bit more. And that's my favorite bit. but we are working out frequently, so you know, we could. That is an option. I found each time I'm in charge of picking our workout, I choose fairly hard ones, and then it takes Jake forever to recover. So I love picking the leg day ones. I love a good leg burner. Jake's filming the rest of this on his phone, and if you flick over to his account and watch his YouTube, then you'll see what our workout videos entail. Follow along for more. Hello. Look, this just isn't going to be a good angle. We're getting ready for the beach. Welcome back. I wear these overalls almost every time I go. And I was thinking, oh my God, everyone's going to think that I don't have a different fucking outfit. Which I don't, because we came traveling with, I want to say, I mean, more of my stuff in my suitcase is more warm stuff. Like, I'm not wearing anything. I barely wear anything that I brought. It's so annoying. Super frustrating. Anyway, so we keep the shoes. And ow, I have little sandals which I also don't wear to the beach. They're little ones from Bellini. Actually, let me show you. They're these cute little ones from Bellini, and I mean, the beach is like a half an hour walk away, so these actually hurt if I wear them the whole way. However, I wore these once and this fell off. The most annoying thing about this was the first pair that I did buy, I unboxed, and this, even the same one had fallen off. And it wasn't even in the box, like it just didn't come with it at all. So I took them back, got new ones, it was fine. Wore these ones, that fell off. I emailed them and they were like, that's just wear and tear. Like, well, it wasn't when you fucked up the first pair I bought. Anyway, that's enough from me. So yeah, that was kind of annoying. Anyway, so I wear these. My trusty Adidas. All right, I'm ready when you are. Say hi, Jake.
Hi.
Hi. Put this back. Might quickly spray myself with some perfume before we go. Good old trusty. It's not really the price point to be wearing to the beach, but it's the only fragrance I have. I'm coming, darling.
I didn't just put some of the other one.
Oh, alright. Anyway, I always put these down when we leave. Funny story. When we first got here, maybe the second day it would have been, or the third day, the guy who, hey?
Really?
Yeah. The guy who owns, is this all I need? Hold on, I'll tell you in a minute. Actually, I hate filming while I'm on the street. Hold on. Oh, good. It's not really that busy. Anyway, so the guy who owns the place that we're in, he wants to get some like luggage shipped back to Australia. So, because it's an Aussie dude that I know from here, and so he had some paperwork there that he was like, can you just go across? Because he also owns the condo next door, and he was like, can you just go across to the girls in the office, because it's the office for the rest of the place, and he was like, just go across there and go through the sliding door and just go and ask her to print that out, or she'll already have it. He was like, and then just put it with the luggage and I'll sort out for someone to come and get it. Anyway, I don't know if you saw on my Instagram, because I do have a reel about it. It's on Jake and I's page. I went to the wrong fucking apartment. Literally went through a gate, slid her door open, like knocked, and then just slid the sliding door open because I knew that there was a sliding door there. Just slid that open and I didn't pop my head in. I just yelled out like, "Ooh!" And she was like, "Can you get the fuck out?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." And when she came out, like I noticed that she would have been enjoying some smoke of some sort in there. So anyway, she came out and gave me an absolute mouthful and was just like, "How fucking dare you come into someone's house?" And I was like, at the time I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe like she's so rude, and this is where we've got to stay for the next like 8 weeks, and who he said was really nice is not. Anyway, turns out it was the wrong apartment. So yeah, fair enough. What I did was rude because I would never actually enter someone's house like that. It was, I like went back into the apartment and cried. I said to Jake, I was like, I literally cannot believe I just did that. Now we've got bad blood with the next door neighbours. Look at that cat. What? Anyway, so that was terrible. But anyway, I haven't really seen her. Haven't crossed paths with her, which is, I don't know. I didn't want to go and apologise like really soon after or the next day because I thought, I just thought I'd leave it. It's turned out to be alright so far. But anyway, it's such nice weather. It's a little bit like definitely on the muggier side today, I feel like. I'm not complaining though. Hello. I went to keep filming yesterday. I went to keep filming today, and when Jake and I got to the beach, my phone ran out of storage, and then I realised that my phone hadn't backed up in an entire week, and that's why everything has been saving to my phone, and now I have no storage. And then ever since I've gotten home, because I'm like, cool, I'll go home and I'll back it up and I'll wait until I'm on Wi-Fi. I don't want to have to go through and delete everything while I'm at the beach. And then just the Wi-Fi hasn't worked. For my phone specifically, like I think Jake it's not really working for, but I mean the TV still works for Netflix. And you know, I keep turning the modem off and on again, and it's just not working. So anyway, it's just what I've got to deal with right now. Jake went out to go and get some chocky. I'm getting my period for sure. I mean, I know it's coming within the next week and a bit, but I'm just in a bit of a sulky mood now, so I really want some chocolate. And there's a servo just down the road, so thank God he can just easily kind of pop down there. And I'm in a towel because we were about to go for a shower, and then I realised that the hot water switch for the tank had been turned off. We don't know how. A ghost must have done it. Oh, this will be fun. But anyway, I'm very excited for him to come back and to know that he's safe. It's not that far away. Let's go. I love you, Mom. I don't see it. I had so much to talk about, I felt like, earlier on today, and I was really keen to keep videoing at the beach. And now I feel like it's just all left in my head. I'm watching, you know what, I didn't actually even look at the... I didn't even look at the thing. The title when I picked it. Anyway, I'm probably gonna... I need to stop saying anyway! I'm gonna hop off now. Okay.
So that's what I think is great with the direction of the relationship coaching. I just feel like we need to now separate what is different between us and mainstream.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as well as the knowledge, what I love about what we do and about what we know, as well when it comes into attachment styles, and like, I know that these are all things that people struggle with. I don't want to sit there telling someone, you need to buy this course for you to be better. Like, I actually want to be beside...
Well, I also want to open that liner that's not... that also says to people hey, like,
Ow, ow.
if you are wanting education around relationships and this and that, like, you don't have to be in a full committed relationship to get value out of what we sell. Like, out of our product. I don't know how you feel about that, but I also would love to encourage single people who are like wanting to learn about, more so be like relationship educators in terms of like polarity and communication styles. You know, because like you could be single and get so much knowledge out of that.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be in a relationship to be able to get knowledge out of what we're trying to say, because you can relate it to yourself. And I think a lot of people will have to relate it to themselves first.
Well, and that's definitely what I did when I got out of a relationship, and I was like, okay, well, it's me that's the problem. The lack of knowing, you know, that there was like different polarities, the lack of knowing that there were different attachment styles, and, you know, rather than victimizing myself and then putting everyone else in like the perpetrator basket, it was like, oh, okay, like I didn't realize there's actually so much accountability that I have to take for myself, and know that everybody else has their own problems and everyone does the best they can with the resources they have.
Yeah.
Like, having that like drilled in my mind now, it's like a lot of people just don't know, whereas if then people were self-aware enough to be like, okay, you know what, I'm going to make this change and I'm going to learn more, then being able to take that in the next relationship, if someone's also there willing to learn and grow in that sense, to have a healthier relationship, it's like, oh wow, that seems so much easier, rather than that constant battle of like this same old shit of like what I used to go through. But I mean, even that's like what I'm still learning now is, it's like with money. It's like it's still healing that part of myself in relationship with money.
Yeah. And I still think, like, I think too, a massive part of it, I know for me, was like learning, oh, okay, cool. Like, this is what I need from you in our relationship to feel heard. This is what I need in our relationship. This is how I need to show up better in our relationship. For you to feel heard. And like those sorts of things too. And like covering polarity, but also covering like communication styles and actually like understanding within yourself. Because I feel like there's so many people out there that they will be able to see the fault in their partner and what they need a lot easier than where they see it in themselves. Like, it's easier to look at your partner and be like, you don't do this for me, opposed to looking at yourself and being like, I also don't do that for you. And I feel like a big part of it, especially when we jumped on like that phone call with Liz, was hearing and looking at the communication styles and breaking that down within a relationship and being like, yeah, okay, I can see how the way I communicate, I see how I shut off to that.
Yeah.
Or I see how like I could also like not be there for you because of this, because I'm like self-centered in that approach, that I feel like the way I feel about things is, or the way I handle things is the same way you handle things.
Yeah. And then even for me in certain situations where it's, what was it, if I felt like I was being restricted or controlled, then I rebelled. So that was such a huge turning point. A lot of people don't want to take accountability these days, whereas there are so many people who want to and who just don't know how to. And like, this is what I want to help people with, not like buy my course.
And equally, Liz said that day when you were like, especially at the point of being like, I don't want to feel like controlled in that, and she was like, but you actually do. Not controlled, but you do want to be taken care of. Like, you do want that security from someone.
Yeah, like I want leadership.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, because I know like when we were talking about it then, she was just, you know, you were like, I just don't like the feeling restricted in that, and like blah blah blah, and then she was like, but equally you do want that. You do want someone, like, you're rebelling because it's like obviously all part of it too, of like how you feel safe. But at the same time, it's like you're testing me to see how I would, like, whether I would actually say what I mean or what.
Welcome back, guys. It's been a while. I haven't been able to film because my phone keeps running out of storage. Okay, someone has put something in this bin Oh God. Holy shit. Okay. I was on a client call this morning and Jake went outside because we don't have other rooms in this condo. Oh my God. Once I finished, Jake was like, I need to come inside. He's like, someone had put whatever it was. He said maybe it was fish. That smelled like something a little bit more sinister, I think. I don't really know what that would smell like. However, that was the rankest smell I think I've ever smelled.
Yeah.
How would you describe that?
It was like, it wasn't just in a packet or something. It was like someone's whole bin of some sort of carcass.
It was a rotting carcass. It would have had to have been something dead. The worst. It was just something dead. And it's like 40 fucking degrees. It's hot. So, and the bins are right outside our condo. Okay, this I think has to feel like one of the hottest days that we've been here. Ooh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's quite warm.
It's hot. It's really hot. So we're about to go for a 40-minute walk to a grocery shop that's a bit better than the other ones we've been to.
It's a bit more
Getting the
westernized.
steps up. Yeah, a bit more westernized. The last couple of places that we've been to, fresh fruit and veg just isn't a thing. However, they do actually have more little stores of fresh fruit and veg, so we actually should just go to one of them. Holy dooly! It's warm.
It's like a battle too, with like trusting the local coaches.
Yeah.
I think even like having the steak. We had a steak the other day, and it just like it didn't taste bad. It just tastes different.
It's just different.
And then just in my head, I'm like, am I gonna wake up sick?
It's funny actually. While I'm eating it, it's like when you get that egg ick. You know, when you just have that egg ick and you just can't even smell it or think about it when you're eating it. You just can't think about like it's a chicken fetus. That's what I think about when I eat egg anyway. It was the same with the meat. I'm just not 100% sure what this is. It's beef, but their cattle is very different to our cattle. Anyway, I'm gonna have to put my phone away because the screen's dark. I can't fucking see.
So itchy.
We just got to the shops that we really like. That didn't really help, did it? And sweat. It is so hot outside, unbelievably hot. Okay, now so I've come here and they only have this sesame oil. I love sesame oil. I don't need 5 litres of it. Oh, 1 litre. 1 litre of it. That's really all. That's really all there is in regards to sesame oil, unfortunately. There you go. Sesame oil is just a no. It's just a no zone. Alright, so you got the peanut butter. What else shall we get while we're here? Oh, the aircon is so nice. Holy shit. I really want to try coconut water. Is that sesame? I think so.
What part of that looks like sesame?
I don't know. Fuck, it's so hot. I'm like struggling.
That one might be sesame with a flower.
I don't think so. That one's had seeds on it. That's why I probably do sesame seeds. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Right.
thought I would just take you along with us to have a chat for the walk, and I couldn't bring you out in the heat because my phone was just like Alright, we're back. I'm aware the front camera is just so much worse quality, but I feel like if I use the back camera, then I just don't know if I'm ever in focus and I can't see, and anyway, it's just easier. Oh, I think this is by far one of the hottest days that we just did a 45-minute walk to the shops we wanted to go to, and then 45-minute walk back. That is all sweat. You can't really see. Sweat. Oh, that smell. It looks like there is blood all over the road. So who knows, ow, what could have been in that bin, but holy dooly. That was rank. Oh, okay. I also noticed on my walk, I was getting super lightheaded and super woozy, and I know that I'm aware that my iron is low because every time I keep getting up, my head keeps spinning. And we've only had red meat here twice. The first time we got steak, we noticed it was in like some type of seasoning, and we were just like, okay, whatever, it's really the only steak that we can find. Ow! The second time we went to a butcher, got the steak, and still like the steaks are just in a certain type of seasoning. Not that I hate it, it's just super different than Australian beef. So I just, yeah, like it's kind of, yeah, I just can't do it. So when we're at the shops, I was like, okay, what's another way that I can get my iron up? I'll go through a little grocery haul with you.
Action.
Grocery haul. Jake got his Greek yogurt for his breakfasts. Surprised the chicken is not cooked from that walk. We got chicken for tonight's dinner, which I'm really excited about. I used to make this all the time. At home, I'd make a coconut creamy chicken bake. Make that with, oh babe, I think your sweat had like gone through all of the papers. I'll break it off. Coconut cream, got a block of cheese, and we got an anana. I really wanted just a fresh pineapple. I want some fresh fruit. Although the canned peaches are really good. And then we got our peanut butter, more oil, and that's all. And then poor Jake, he broke his, actually I know what you could do, babe. You could put this back in there and then tie a big knot while it's in there.
Yeah, so I was thinking so.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, broke his Tomorrowland bag. Not the beloved Tomorrowland bag. And then I wanted something that was similar to spinach, and this is blitva, just leafy greens. Great for some iron as well. So I was like, I don't normally put that in this, but I'm going to. Eggs, pepper, and then we got some garlic powder, onion, paprika, and chicken stock cubes. And that's it. When I start cooking, I'll come back and then show you how I make it. Actually, on more exciting news, I signed a client today, and I'm so excited because she was just, I don't know, but you just have that feeling when someone is just ready, and I just connected with her so well, and I'm just so excited for the work that we're going to do together. Oh, I'm just feeling such like, so actually I didn't even say. Jake and I did a ritual / manifestation for Lionsgate Portal last night, which was the 8th of the 8th. And like I channeled into this so hard, and same with Jake. We were so in it. It was so beautiful that now we're deciding to do things like that for every new moon and full moon, to really set the intention, and you know, for the full moons to, you know, release anything, and the new moons to set the intentions for then that. So that was like beautiful. And then today I've had that happen, which was freaking fantastic, and I'm so excited. I just feel like such a different energy now. So that's a product of Costa Rica, so it must be very sweet. Actually, you know, Jake, did you ever see that there was someone on TikTok that said that if you grab a part of like one of these little things that you can pull it out? I tried to show you that before.
Don't know.
It's a lie. Oh God, how would you normally cut pineapple? You're so funny.
Nice cotton.
Just like this?
Yeah. I don't know if you're asking me or the camera.
You, muffin.
Oh, yeah, just like that one.
I am so over filming on my phone. I've run out of storage so many times now, and yes, I have iCloud. So I'm thinking, I don't know, it didn't back up for a while actually to iCloud, so I had to, it was such a pain trying to do it the other day, because it was taking like 8 hours, blah, 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 blah. And then it would say failed because the connection's like not that great here. I ended up getting it to work, and still though, like I'm chewing through my phone storage. So it doesn't make sense to me. But, oh. Isn't it funny when you say ow and you don't actually hurt yourself, you just slip? But yeah, so I don't really, wow, I just, whatever. So I've been deleting a whole heap of stuff that I like don't need. So like screen recordings, screenshots, so much stuff that I've been trying to get rid of. And I also deleted, so like I generally kept, I don't know, all of my messages for some reason. I never really just went through them. Anyway, it was over 60,000 messages that I had saved in my phone. And that's nuts. Just crazy. So in saying that, I entered 2 giveaways on the like Osmo Instagram, and then on the DJI Instagram. They're running giveaways for their little like Osmo 360 little vlogging camera, and I was like, oh, it's mine. The manifestations have been hard also for that, because that for travel and for our YouTube would be elite. I think one of them's announcing their giveaway, I think it was the 20th of August, and then the other one was like the start of September. So I'm manifesting that so hard. I'm definitely getting one. And I never generally enter in giveaways because I've always thought surely somehow it's a scam. But I mean, you've got to be in it to win it, right? So if I'm not in it, how am I supposed to win it? Exactly. You can't. Or contain it up. Now, I'm gonna go let my phone charge up a bit more, and then I'll see you back for dinner. You know what? The lights are just gonna be like that. I've made the yummiest looking dinner. I really hope it tastes the same as what I did at home. Look, I don't think it's going to, because we couldn't get smoked paprika. Smoked paprika. We got heated up some rice in the saucepan. This is what I've got going. How freaking good does that look? Coconut cream hasn't thickened to what I'd quite like, but never fear. I'm sure it still tastes just as good. I honestly feel a massive change after last night. I'm really opening up the portal. I don't know, there's just something that I feel different. She can smell.
Is that coffin?
It's Coffin. Hello. You can just chill out there because I'm sure you can smell how yummy it is. See her. she's so cute. I just want to let her in. I can't let her in, can I? Look at her. Look. Okay. Bag the rest of it up later. Babe, is dinner's ready?
Yeah.
She's a hungry girl. I wonder where they get like fed, to be honest.
Well, I reckon she's got a feeding home.
You think so? Do you want your drink?
Oh, yeah, that's even for her to know to hit the door.
He wasn't allowed the foods.
Thanks, brother.
You're welcome. Smells good. Oh no, she's left. She's left the building.
You've done very, very well.
Yeah? What's it like?
Tastes the same as home. Like when we make it. Very good.
Yum. Is chicken stock from actual chickens?
No. See, I just want to make money and never have to cook again. Because I just feel like cooking though, that for me is just such a waste of time. Like I so see how people, when they start making money, it's one of the first things they do is get a personal chef. Because I just mean like,
Do they all do?
a lot. Oh, I think a lot of people that make a lot of money. Because too, like think of if you're taking time out of your day that's very busy to be sitting there and spending, you know, an hour each time making different food. Like it's just so much money wasted. Thank you for dinner.
You're so welcome. Were you patiently waiting for me to say, here you go, have the rest of mine?
No, good.
Oh, I wonder if it smells outside still. Oh, bless, there was actually a guy, like, there's a fence behind the bins and, like, a big brick wall. And there was a guy out there hosing down the whole road. It's nice that, well, I mean, the bins are right there and there's a whole apartment kind of condo thing here. But it was great that people, 2 hours after, came in, like, with I'm guessing with a bin truck, emptied it. Which was hilarious because Jake was like, oh yeah, there's a bin guy there. And all I heard was, did it look like blood?
Yeah, it was red, like dried up blood when we walked past it.
I wonder what it was. It was the foulest smell I can't even describe. Like it was dead.
It didn't even smell like, I know this would sound like bad, but like roadkill doesn't even smell like that.
You okay? I'm so naughty, I keep wanting to feed her. Smells better right here. Still kind of smells, but it smells good. Anyway, I asked Jake, I was like, do you want to give her a little bit of chicken? No, he won't let me. I mean, she doesn't look like not fed. Hey. She looks healthy. I just get such a connection to animals so quickly. I would have loved to be a vet growing up, and I used to say that. I was always like, oh, I want to be a vet nurse. I want to work with animals. Did I just say that right? Animals. Glitch. And I just thought I get way too attached so easily. Also really exciting, we're applying for a visa to live in the Netherlands for a year. Talking to each other last night about what we're envisioning. It's all to do with our manifestation and where we see ourselves living, what we see ourselves building. Okay, there's some bugs out here. I don't want to get bitten anymore. I'll let any more mozzies in, so I think I might. Hello. Oh, you can see Jake in the background. Gosh, I feel like I'm so shocking at picking up the phone to film YouTubes, and I mean, well, I feel like I am because I've only got my phone to do it. I realised I hadn't done a little outro to this, and I was like, well, I better do it because it's Sunday and we have a fresh week tomorrow. Hey, Puss Puss. My little friend has come for a visit. Hi. I was going to do the outro tomorrow morning because Jake and I are going to get up super early and we're going to go and walk to our little beach spot. And we're going to go watch the sunrise because we haven't done that yet. So I think that'll be really beautiful. And then I'm going to spend my Mondays as my YouTube days. So just get the whole thing edited and posted. And then just have that as kind of my down day. No, I don't really have down days. Like Jake and I haven't done a great deal. We've really just stayed in since either really all there is to do is go to the beach, go for a walk, go get groceries, and that's kind of it. The nicest spots, we're close to Porto Montenegro. I think that's about 45 minutes away. Everything there is really expensive. We haven't really, I haven't shopped. I don't think I've shopped since I've left Australia, which is crazy, which has also made me super grateful for everything that I did have back at home. And now that I'm traveling with what I feel like is nothing, is such a big difference. Like, it's all in storage back at home, and the stuff that I have here with me, like, I don't even wear, which is kind of frustrating. I have a pair of denim shorts that I always wear now. I have a pair of overalls that I wear all the time while I'm here, and I wear swimmers, so I mean, I'm lucky. It's super hot and that's all I really need to wear. In my head, I'm like, oh, I would love some white linen pants. I used to have some, but I think they got ruined in the washing machine. And I mean, we just walk everywhere because, I mean, the traffic throughout the day and mornings here and afternoons just gets crazy. So, I mean, it's great, like with us doing 75 hard, for us to also get our steps up. I feel like after changing my mindset a whole lot after Tomorrowland and being able to just completely reset after that, I feel like has been so fucking great. I feel like I haven't had this much mental clarity in such a long time. Fuck, I need to give myself some grace. I did something totally new, starting neurolinguistics programming. You know, I did my week's training and God, it was so beautiful. I don't know if you've ever just gone somewhere and done something like that and found a community and everyone's just like-minded and you're all learning the same thing, and just the amount that's changed my mind on so much, on being able to just take accountability for my whole life is something obviously that I want to help women with and what I'm doing now. I'm also really excited to start with UGC work as well. I've started pitching and emailing brands. I feel like as we're traveling, you know, it's a great little way, extra side hustle. And I really do love editing the videos, trying new things, trying new edits, and making them look really fun and cool. I have really not been focusing on the likes and my engagement on Instagram. I feel like with how much I've been doom scrolling over the past couple of months, not that I'm like that I'm wanting my stuff to go viral. I've realized over the past week that it's community that I want. And it's something that I've felt has lacked for such a long time. So I feel like this is the start of my journey to repair wounds that I feel like I have with females and just people in general, just being able to be vulnerable and open myself up to be able to have a community and, ow, fucker, have that. I feel like I grew up, my sister had already moved out of home when I was 6. And so I kind of feel like I grew up as an only child, and then I'd had friends as well. I've always kind of been, I used to be the person that used to shut off very easily, so it was great when it was there, and if I could choose to be alone, then I would. And I feel like I've done that my whole life, and I don't want to be like that anymore. I've always really like yearned that group. Never really had a group in school. I either had like my high school boyfriend or hang around the Deros. And I guess I just never really found my spot. This is a huge immaturity and like insecurity thing for me back then. I feel like I'm having such a Dear Diary moment right now. That's definitely something I know that I've got to keep healing for me. And it's also starting with me putting myself out there too. Been very hidden away for a lot, so it's like me actually needing to step out of my comfort zone and create that connection too. I can't just think everyone's gonna come to me. I guess that's gonna be the end of this vlog. I want to look into doing some more exploring and seeing what Jake and I can do in terms of business. We had our business meeting today and we've got some goals. It's funny like being on the other side of the world and not really having much money. It's not the scarcity of I want to go home, it's the scarcity of I don't want to go home. I'm in the mind frame of I'm doing anything that I can to make it work. Jake and I are just working at getting at least $5,000 in our account to then submit getting a it's all happening now. To submit getting a visa for the Netherlands for a year, and I'll leave on that note. And I figured that I'm going to start posting every Monday, so I really want to post once a week. I don't know if this YouTube was kind of all over the place, if this vlog, sorry, was all over the place. I can't even remember what I spoke about throughout the week. And if you like this video, then make sure to like and subscribe. Follow my Instagram. I'm at Put the Thing. My handle up here. I am having fun making more videos. Anyway, love you guys.